EU energy chief urges China and India to support a price cap on Russian oil.
Here's a summary of the article.
Bali, Indonesia. The European Union on Saturday urged China and India to join the G7 initiative to apply a cap on Russian oil prices, saying it is unfair for countries to pay excess revenues to Moscow amid the Kremlin's war in Ukraine. So a cap is giving also the buyers who have not joined our sanctions a chance to receive oil with a fair price, a price where a war factor is not added, Simpson said. The U.S. said last week that it had constructive talks with India on the matter, according to Reuters, while China reportedly said in July that a price cap was a very complicated issue. The price cap is expected to be ready before early December when EU sanctions on seaborne imports of Russian crude kick in. The initial price cap will be set at a level based on a range of technical inputs and will be decided by the full coalition in advance of implementation in each jurisdiction. The price cap will be publicly communicated in a clear and transparent manner, the G7 said in a joint statement. Some market analysts continue to raise questions about whether the price cap will be effective in reducing Russia's oil revenues. The main impact of the G7 oil price cap will be to further shift economic competitiveness from Europe to India, Turkey, China and other Asian states, Chris Weaver, Chief Executive Officer at Macro Advisory, said in an email to clients.
This post received a score of 4,800, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Something tells me that'll go down like a lead balloon.
Wouldn't India and China be more inclined to agree since it means cheaper oil?
It is cheap for them already and they will have much better options individually negotiating with Russia.
This is a price cap, not a price minimum, so they'd actually be able to get a cheaper rate and ensure Russia can't up the price later on since they'd have nobody to sell to.
And how will this proposed price cap on Russian oil work when OPEC decides to reduce oil production output?
OPEC will be planning on reducing output to manage an anticipated demand drop next year. I'm not sure to what extent this mechanism will affect that. Wouldn't the price cap be beneficial for OPEC? It would increase non-Russian oil price, making it unlikely for them to reduce output.
No, if there is a price cap on Russian oil, then it will make it the cheapest oil available. Why buy from somewhere like Saudi Arabia for a premium when you can buy from Russia and just above cost prices?
Doubtful. Unless EU have something significant to give to China and India.
EU has lectures to give to China and India, as usual.
And threats. Lectures and threats.
Why would India and China accept this? Because this will probably lead him to have to buy more expensive oil. There have been countries that have complicity aided and funded genocide for cheaper oil like Saudi Arabia's allies and countries that have started wars in the Middle East just to get cheaper oil. And especially India and China are highly reliant on energy imports. For them any energy price increase slows down their growth.
And what if Russia refuses to sell at the capped price? Won't this lead to oil shooting up to $300 to $400 per barrel as suggested by leading economists?
Shutting down the oil industry is not like shutting up a shop. Parts need to be kept in operation. Also, Russia is reliant on what few exports they have left, in order to fund their economy. While they'll probably threaten it, actually doing it is virtually impossible.
Brilliant comment and totally correct. Especially cold weather oil production and distribution systems. Very difficult and extremely expensive to shut down without damaging all kinds of equipment.
India is already in talks with US on price caps for the nth time. India is on India's side, not Russia's.
I mean, even China isn't on Russia's side, but China's. It's a no-brainer for all countries to work like this, for realpolitik-related reasons that are obvious.
India and China should just set a slightly higher price cap than the West so they can keep getting cheap oil and fleece the shit out of Russia.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.